back, everybody. It's been a minute. Well, it's been a little more than a minute. But I'm back in the saddle. I'm doing the thing again. And this time, we've got another Weeknd video. This is my second time reacting to the Weeknd. I've been wanting to do more Weeknd stuff. And I think I even said in my last Weeknd video that I really wanted to check out more stuff that Weeknd was doing. Was that 2 years ago now? I did Blinding Lights. And there was a few other videos that came out from that same album that were sort of tied into the same theme. However, I'm pretty sure he's on to a different project now. And so I'm relatively sure that this video doesn't have anything to do with that one. However, I don't know for sure because I haven't seen anything. All I did was look at what were some of like the top up-and-coming videos on YouTube right now, and this video came out like a little more than a week ago, and so and I haven't heard the song. I definitely haven't seen the video, so this is going to be 100% pure first time reaction, checking out the brand new track "Sacrifice" from The Weeknd. Let's do it. I love that black on black. Yeah, come on.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms. Scared? Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition. But what's the rush? Just relax and enjoy another hour of commercial-free music on 103.5 Dawn FM. Stay tuned.
Okay. Okay.
I was born in a city where the winter nights don't ever sleep. So this life's always with me. The ice inside my veins will never bleed.
I love that really wet guitar.
Every time you try to fix me, I know you'll never find that missing piece. When you cry and say you miss me,
Torture rack.
I'll lie and tell you that I'll never leave. But I sacrificed your love for more of the night. I tried to put up a fight, can't tie me down. I don't wanna sacrifice for your love. I tried. I don't wanna sacrifice, but I love my time.
Okay. So we've got kind of a funky dance tune. I'm going to say probably what, 122 BPM. So right in that pocket of like dance, but not up in the like house techno range, right? Because house, like you get into like house techno, big room, like four on the floor type stuff. You're into the 126, 128, 130. This is slower, not like a lot slower. I mean, we're not slow dancing in middle school to this, but like this is a warm up. This is like a get the floor going kind of song. So I'm gonna say probably in the neighborhood of like what was that song that Usher did? DJ Got Us Falling in Love, I think was about 120 BPM. I think this is right around that tempo. But of course, that song Usher did was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. Maybe longer. So this, I mean, DJs need newer stuff. like this to open a dance floor, because this is it's funky, it's groovy, it gets people in the mood to move, but it's not blowing anybody's heads off. And there's it's important. It's important that artists like The Weeknd keep churning out tracks like this, because there's a lot you can do with this. You can speed it up if you want to make a big room mix out of it. You can slow it down a little bit if you want to do something hip hop with it. Not a lot, but you can do like a fast hip hop. Think like like an Outkast, kind of like a or like a like for example, Uptown Funk is 116, 115, 116, somewhere in there, right? So and by the way, before y'all blow me up in the comments about like actually it's 114.5, I promise you, no real DJ in the world cares that much about 1 or 2 BPM, because you're not gonna be able to hear or discern the difference by ear. We talk when we talk about BPMs, when I say when DJs talk about BPMs, we talk in ranges, because within 1 to 3 BPM, it's very easily mixable, and so it's all very malleable. It's all very fluid to us. If you give me a song that's 122 BPM and a song that's 125 BPM, they might as well be the same, because I have plenty of tools that can make them the same anyway, and it doesn't really matter to me. I can speed one up to match the other, or I can slow the other one down. It doesn't matter. So when I say 120 to 122, either of those numbers could be correct, or neither of those numbers could be correct. I don't care. just before y'all start pounding on your keyboards, just know that like these numbers I'm throwing out are just sort of generalizations, and they're general on purpose, because to a DJ, it's all very situational. And so what we use those numbers for is not the same as what anybody else might use those numbers for. A producer, for example, especially a producer that's trying to produce something electronic like this, would lock in a BPM. So like if I were to look this up, okay, so there it is, 122 BPM. It's in B minor, and it's 3 minutes and 8 seconds long. All right. So I was right, 122 BPM. And so at 122 BPM, there's a lot of ways you can go. You can speed it up a little bit if you want to mix it into a dance set. You can slow it down a little bit if you're just kind of like starting the night out and you're trying to get people kind of moving. You start with something slower and like mix your way into this. Maybe this isn't the first track of the night. Maybe it's second or third or fourth, The idea is to get people to wake up, let the alcohol, let people get a drink or two in them, and let the alcohol kind of like get everybody relaxed so that they get in a little bit more of the mood to dance, and then let the dancing start.
I hold you through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end.
Speaking
this
of,
life is still worth living. Yeah, this life is still worth living. I can break you down and pick you up and fuck like we are friends. But don't be catching feelings. Don't be out here catching feelings. 'Cause I sacrifice your love for more of the night. I try to put up a fight. Can't tie me down.
Okay. Man, Weeknd. I mean that dude's a crazy artist. And he's always doing crazy artist stuff in his videos. It's always just completely just full of imagery, full of like second and third and fourth meanings to stuff. Like, you know, a video like this, I can only imagine what some folks out there are doing to like pick apart all of the different imagery and all of the different subtle, some not so subtle things that he was, you know, incorporating into the video. But I think I think the thing that stands out to me the most is the choice to do this song in a minor key. It kind of interestingly, it goes back to that last Weeknd song that I did on the channel here. Blinding Lights was deceptively dark. And I remember my reaction to that video was that, you know, as fun and sort of boppy and dancey as that beat was, the song itself, and especially the like watching the video, you see the video itself is very dark and very edgy and it comes from a very not nice place. He's running around, he's completely high out of his mind, he can't tell what's reality sometimes. Like it's very bad. And this video, there's some of that in this video. I mean, there's more than some. There's a lot of that in this video. In terms of like thematic, but like the choice to make it in a minor key further illustrates musically that same sort of vibe, right? It's funky, it's upbeat, it's driving. The beat is driving, that wet, funky guitar that we got right from the beginning and just kind of keeps going all the way through. It gives it, you know, a very obvious funk, a very obvious groovy vibe. But then that minor key darkens it. There's this overlying feeling of like darkness and something's not right and something isn't what it appears to be. And so, you know, once again, Weeknd turns in a track that feels on the surface like it's a fun bop, but once you just sort of peel back that very first layer of the onion, you realize, no, this is some dark, heavy stuff that he's expressing. And man, I has anybody checked on the Weeknd? Like, is the Weeknd all right? Is he okay? Somebody shoot that dude an email. Just, hey man, we love you. We hope you're okay. Anyway, we're going to keep it short for this one, y'all. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't had a chance, please make sure that you follow me over at Facebook and Instagram.com/DJSwitchPDX. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/DJSwitchPDX, where I'm streaming 2 nights a week, every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Wednesdays, we're doing a request show, so if y'all enjoy music, which if you're watching this stuff, I would think that you do, you might enjoy hanging out with a bunch of other like-minded nerds in my community over on Twitch, where we share music with each other, and we've been bonding for the last year and a half now, give or take, over just sharing music with each other on request night on Wednesdays. So that's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/DJSwitchPDX. I hope to see you there. And then, of course, last but not least, I do hope that if you've enjoyed this, you'll consider subscribing right here at youtube.com/DJSwitchPDX, where I will have new reaction videos every Friday for the foreseeable future. And until then, I will see you on the next one.